Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Etsy fees. I have seen that there's been a lot of confusion about Etsy fees and how much exactly Etsy charges you when you make a sale. I have been a successful Etsy seller for over 10 years, so I thought I'll just take you straight to my Etsy payment account and we'll go through every fee and every charge that there is and I'll explain what they are. Let's go! First, let's take a look at the receipt for the order we are going to analyze today. My shop is based in the European Union, so my prices are set in euros. In the receipt for the order, we are going to find some important information, such as item price, shipping price, any discounts that you're running in your shop, as well as any taxes that Etsy charges on this order. My item price is set to 63 euros. My shipping price is set to 0. I offer free shipping on this item. However, I also have a 20% sale running in the shop at this time. So my item price, 63 euros, is going to be discounted by 20%, leaving me with 50 euro and 40 cents. However, on top of this amount, Etsy is going to charge regional tax, which is 3 euro 91 in this case. This is not Etsy fee, this is a governmental tax. My order is going to the United States and the customer in the United States has to pay this tax to the government of the United States. This tax is not going to be taken from the price that I set, from the amount I'm getting for my item. It's going to be added on top of it. So my item price after discount plus governmental tax equals 54 euros 31 cents. And this is how much the customer is going to pay for this item. Now we are going to go to my Etsy payment account and see what kind of fees Etsy has charged me on this order. Let's go. We are now inside of my Etsy payment account, and when you're looking at it for the very first time, it can be very overwhelming because there are a lot of different fees, a lot of different transactions associated with each order. And each transaction is separated in its own line, and each line contains information which order it is associated with. I know that my order ends with number 914, and that's how I know that each one of these transactions is in fact associated with this order. And now we are going to go through every single transaction and I will explain what it is. First, we have the payment from the buyer. It is 54 euro and 31 cents, and this is the same amount that we just saw in the receipt. This is the amount that the buyer paid, and this is the base from which Etsy will calculate the fees. Then we have our first fee. It's a processing fee. Processing fee is a payment processing fee. Etsy acts as a payment processor. It collects money on our behalf and sends it to our account. And for that, Etsy is charging a fee. This fee can be different depending on your physical location. For me, it is 4% plus 30 cents. In this case, it equals 2 euro and 47 cents. Next, we have sales tax paid by the buyer. It is 3.91, and we have seen this amount as well in the receipt. This is the regional sales tax that Etsy added on top of the price of the item and charged the buyer with. And we can see it being subtracted here. Next, we have transaction fee. Transaction fee is the fee for selling on Etsy Marketplace, and it is 6.5% of item total. In my case, it equals 3 euro 28 cents. Next, I have two VAT charges. VAT is a tax specific to Europe, and since I'm located in the European Union, I have to pay this tax. Etsy collects this tax on its transaction fee and on its processing fee. If you're located in the United States or anywhere else outside Europe, you're not going to have to pay this tax, so you will not see it in your payment account, and basically you do not need to concern yourself with this. And last but not least, we have Etsy listing fee. You probably know that to list anything on Etsy costs 20 cents, and we see this charge display here as well. And that's it. We have now gone through every fee, every transaction associated with this order. And the last thing I want to do, I want to calculate the total amount of the fees that I have paid on this order. And I'm not going to take this sales tax paid by the buyer into account, because this is the amount that Etsy added on top of my listing price. It did not subtract it from my listing price, so I do not need to take it into account when calculating the total amount of the fees. I'm going to open my calculator and calculate the amount of actual fees on this order. So it's going to be $247 plus $328 plus $0.66 plus $0.49 and plus $0.19, and that equals to €7.09. This is the total amount of the fees that I paid on this order. If you remember, my listing price after discount was approximately €51. So €7 from 51, it's approximately 15%. So I know from now on that I pay approximately 15% in Etsy fee, and I'm going to keep this amount in mind when pricing my future items. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope that Etsy fees aren't a mystery to you anymore. And if you enjoy watching video about Etsy, print on demand and Canva, please do subscribe to my channel, as there is a lot of useful content for you. Thank you.